Question 22. A cycle race across America is 3,069.25 miles in length. Juan knows his average speed for his previous race is 15.12 miles per hour. For the next race across America, he will cycle for 8 hours per day. Part A, estimate how many days Juan will take to complete the race. When you see the word estimate, and sometimes these come up on calculator papers, it means round the numbers normally to one significant figure, or that means use numbers that you can work out the sums in your head. For example, he's going to be cycling for 8 hours a day at 15.12 miles per hour. Well, if I take 8 hours and times it by 15, and just to check over here, I'll do 8 times 10 is 80. 8 times 5 is 40. So that's going to come to 120 miles per day. You can see by estimating, by rounding 15.12 to 15, I can quite quickly work out that he's going to do 120 miles per day. And it says how many days will it take to complete the race, which is 3,069 miles. So I'm going to round that 3,069 to 3,000 miles divided by 120 miles per day. If you're interested in the units, you can see the miles will cancel out with the miles and it will leave me with some number of days. First step, I'm going to divide both sides by 10, so I'm going to end up with 300 miles divided by 12. Now is a good time to use short division, use the bus stop method. How many 12s in 300? How many 12s in 3? Well, there aren't any, so I'll carry the 3 over. How many 12s in 30? There are 2. 2 12s are 24, and there's 6 left over. How many 12s in 60? Well, there are 5. So my estimate is 25 days. Juan trains for the race. The average speed he can cycle at increases. It is now 16.27 miles per hour. How does this affect your answer to part A? Well, as he's going faster, it will take him fewer days as his average speed is greater. Even if I were to round it down to 16, this is still more than the 15 I rounded it to in part A.